I'd like to now recognize the chairman of the Subcommittee on Transportation and Infrastructure, Senator Inhofe, if you have some comments you'd like to share with us.
Well, I do, and I would introduce the staff people like Senator Carper did, except they're all over at the EPA, so they're not here today. But anyway, I thank you and the ranking member, Senator Cardin, for having this thing. I can remember the years that I chaired this committee. We'd gone through a number of years where we were supposed to do this, and everyone knows this. We're supposed to do it every 2 years. We had some periods of 4 or 6 and 1 8-year period where we didn't do it, and we got it back on schedule, and I applaud the leadership of this committee for continuing that now and all the people who are here today. It's important that we keep it up, that we keep it going, and we do it in the proper way. It's one of the few things that really works well in government is the way we do the WRDA bills. In Oklahoma, our state DOT has an 8-year plan, which is updated yearly and is publicly available. Now, everybody knows there are no secrets in this thing. They know what we're planning to do. They know it well in advance. They participate in it. The budget reforms in this bill will provide an ongoing 5-year window of certainty and transparency and allow for more input from stakeholders when creating priorities within the Corps' districts and headquarters. The bill will also help our communities in building out their water and wastewater systems and assist them in complying with the many federal mandates that are creating so many problems for so many people. The growing communities in my state of Oklahoma, like Bartlesville, will be able to contract for additional water storage without breaking the bank. We've clarified language so that the stakeholders along the McClellan-Kerr, Arkansas navigation system. Now, this system, how many people out there, everyone in this room knows because you're all experts, but out in the real world, how many people know that we're navigable in the state of Oklahoma or in Arkansas as we go through? And it's kind of, I remember 100 years ago when I was in the state Senate, someone came to me from the World War II Submarine Veterans Association, and they said, we'd like to demonstrate what we can do in Oklahoma. We're going to take a World War II submarine all the way from the Gulf of Mexico up through Arkansas to Oklahoma to the port of Muskogee. And they said it couldn't be done. All my adversaries were saying we're going to sink Inhofe with this submarine. All these things are going on. But we actually did. We got all the way up there, and it was a great experience. So we're on the map. Well, the entrepreneurs in Oklahoma, like Grant Humphreys, I was down at his operation not too long ago, and it was. I can remember when the Corps didn't provide any kind of help in recreational activity. They are doing it now, and we're doing it successfully. I know that no bill is perfect, and I know there's some concerns related to the hopper dredge, and we're working on language, working closely with those who have a personal interest in that. We want to be sure that if the private sector has areas where the availability is not there, a compromise can be reached to try to accommodate those needs. So I look forward to continue to work with my colleagues to improve this bill, and this would be one of the major pieces of legislation that we can all be proud of. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Inhofe.